In 2021, May of 2021, I donated a kidney to, she was a stranger, but we're friends. We became friends through the process. A friend from Kansas City, Kansas, and I live in Liberty, South Carolina. So we are perfect matches, and the nephrologist says we're like matched like sisters. And we didn't know each other. It was just like a God process, God story, everything lined up. And she's is coming up to our 5th year kidneyversary, as they call it, in May. And she's doing phenomenal. And it's just been amazing. I have a friend who needed a kidney transplant pre-COVID. And I kind of like saw her story. And then on Facebook, she posted that her friend needed a kidney. And so I like looked at it, and I thought, since it was in my mind, I thought since it was her friend, it would be like in Charleston for a surgery or whatever. And I read about her profile, and she was O positive blood. She's a teacher. She's a single mom. We had just like a lot of things in common. And so it just like stuck in my mind. And like 2 weeks later, I saw the same like plea for a kidney, because they say, anybody, you know, if you think you could help, call this number and get some information. And I thought to myself, geez, she doesn't have a kidney yet? And then I was like, well, you know what, this has been in my mind. And there's a lot of protocols, like safeguards and everything for the process. So nothing could happen if I don't just give the phone number a call, you know, like if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But if I never make a phone call, nothing will happen. So I made the phone call. And like I said, just every part of the process, like they do a blood test first and see if that matches. And then getting out there, it was covered by the National Living Donor Organization to get like a scholarship to like pay for the plane tickets and stuff like that. And then St. Luke's, the hospital system, has like a hotel that the donors can stay in through the process. And then I had a friend volunteer to come stay with me, and another friend volunteered to come pick me up. So everything was just provided by the Lord, and the whole thing was like God ordained. Perfect. It couldn't have happened better. She's great. Yeah. So her kidney is functioning at about 70%, which is could be better than mine. I mean, like that's phenomenal. So she's great. She's taking like the minimal amount of anti-rejection medicine. She's great. They say like after a donation, you have a full year of recovery. It takes a year for your kidney to like grow back, not grow back, but get larger, because when you remove a kidney, then you have a super kidney, and it's got to grow and like take over the function of the other kidney that's gone. And so that takes a whole year. And so that's why I decided that. So I'm like, I'm just going to try and see. This is my, marking this 1 year anniversary. And then we just kind of kept it up. This city is like so cool with history. And I know in like 2 days I couldn't figure it out, but went on a little tour and learned a little bit about the city. I'd love to come back and try and do it again. I think your race was really well set out, run. The volunteers were like phenomenal. I love the medal. I don't know. It was just a really cool experience.